That's one of the things, like I said, one of the things that was lost or forgotten that I was surprised about too is the Irish soldiers. Um, like I say, during Vietnam and or during the wars and stuff like that, there were a few regiments of Irish soldiers that were. I think they all died though. I don't know, but they were Irish soldiers from Birmingham and from my Ireland and from my Belfast. Like I said, Belfast knew me most of all, basically, because they were my LS shipyard. They were the builders of my Titanic, the builders of my Leviathan, the builders of my Olympic, and all my ships. So my employees at or my people at Belfast, the shipyard, my LS slate mines, and all that other stuff. Those people knew me best of all because they worked directly with me as far as the steam engines and everything else like that. And like I said, you guys are lost to history, and I know they don't talk about the great Irish soldiers that there were during the wars. It's all America, it's all Russia, it's all Germany, but they don't talk about the epic Irish Ireland soldiers that would go and protect for peace and freedom and do everything that they did. Ireland was considered just like the IRA or whatever, basically criminals or something like that. And they don't mention how the Irish, the people from the LS shipyard from from Belfast, basically how those soldiers went out there and they did such great things and they were a great military force. And I'm pretty sure I led them. Um, they're just kind of lumped in with the IRA. It's like it was no, there was and maybe some people would say there was no IRA. There was just you know it was my White Star Fleet, basically my White Star people. My LS shipyard. Anyway, I had great Irish soldiers that went and fought in wars and did things for me. So I guess with removing Lucifer Star from the narrative, with only considering because I mean there is America, but there's how America came about, and that is through people like my Belfastians and my Ellis shipyard. Like I said, there was a time when I was just a miner, I was just a minor person or a miner. I was just the White Star Lines Company. That's all I am, mining and shipping. But Belfast, they built my White Star Fleet. They were the ones who built the battleships, who built the things, who mined the steel, who did everything. Like I said, they also might have done some nuclear research as well, and stuff like that. Of course, there's German scientists and everything else like that with a lot of the sciences and stuff. But like I say, while a lot of people might forget you, I'm not going to forget you. Like Ireland, I remember you as being the people you were. You went to Mexico, you went here, you went there, you built my buildings with the Germans, and so anyway, so I don't know why you're not in there as heroes or whatever. I guess somebody had to be the bad guy. I don't know, but like I said, it upsets me that the Irish soldiers, that they're just forgotten, about how Ireland, you guys had the best weapon, you guys had good weapons, and you guys did a lot of things more than just shooting people. You protected people, you did stuff for me because you knew Lucifer White Star Lines. You were one of my groups. So like I said, if you're Ireland, you're from Ireland. By the way, I mean forget that shit about the IRA. You weren't IRA. And maybe even some Irish people would be like, "We're not IRA. We're not a it's Lucifer White Star Lines. We're part of the company." It's like, yeah, you were part of my company. I remember you. I know. You built my ships, my textiles, and dug my canals and did all kinds of things for me. I wouldn't forget you. So anyway, I'll never forget Belfast. And, well, it's the LS shipyard, actually. And then, of course, there's also the LS Slate Yard as well. You know, and while other people have forgotten and relabeled or renamed the great LS shipyard that was the White Star Line shipyard, you know, you were great people. Don't let them tell you any different, you know. And you were a military force, too. We had military officers, of course, with real rank. So, anyway, yeah. I mean, I had many armies, you know, and like I say, Germany I'm not so sure about. I don't know if I actually was in control of Germany or not. I own the land, yes, but, you know, there's Adolf, whoever. So, you know, so I just mostly, you know, I remember the German scientist, and I remember, you know, I know my Belfast shipyard, my LS shipyard. So, heroes of, well, they would say heroes of the Republic. No, it wasn't really a republic. It was more of a collective. You know, because, you know, I just gave you the ideas, and then you guys, you know, we were a group. We were a family. So anyway, all these kids today and American government and Congress and all those other people, you know, fuck them. You know, we never needed them. We never needed a Congress. We never needed this. We never needed that. You know, you guys had Lucifer White Star. Me. So. Anyway, yes. So anyway. Like I said, I know about the black people. I know how Mr. Brown came into Belfast to tear it down, and about the Anton black person. Anton! With his automatons or whatever. He's a black guy. Like, automatons, but yeah, I think it was a black guy saying that he had robotics or something like that, and it was just like, you know, do the robot, do the robot. You know, it was Anton, some black guy. And like I said, he was going and painting Anton on the back of all my LS tugboats. Like, that's White Star Line ships. They're not Antons. This is a White Star. Just because somebody graffitis on the back Anton on the back of a tugboat doesn't make it his. So I remember Mr. Brown, Mr. Black, Mr. Plague. I remember them. I remember what they're doing to my White Star Line tugboats. They're painting Anton on the back of them. So anyway, I know. That was the Harlem and Wolf people, I guess. Bunch of black fat people that were stealing the gold and silver out of the ships and turning it into coins or some shit like that. Also, Bloods and Crips could become the Black Plague onto this world. Nice move, Papa. You took down the whole black race. The whole black race was like... And they went... A black plague onto this world. An old man walks away. Old black person. And slaps a girl. I think he might have just slapped white girls. I don't know. Black plague. That's your narrative for the black race. You were like, back to this world. An old black guy. Ford. Oh, I remember it well. It wasn't so good with all the dying and killing and stuff like that and rape and all that other stuff, but I mean, that's basically what happened. And my Irish soldier was like, so, yeah, that's what happened.